Corning trying to get something going here in the top of the first inning, just underway at Riverside in the first round of regional baseball. Jets going, the pitch is high, the throw down is going to be to the left of second base, and Jets in with a stolen base. A good pitch to handle for the catcher, but he threw it to the third base side of second base, and Jet was able to get in there safely. Now he's at second with one out, and Sherd an opportunity to drive in the first run of this game. They place Sherd straight away in center and left, give him right center field. Big lead at second base, time called, and we'll reset.
Ralph, I appreciate you being here. We actually lost the stream for a second. I have no idea what happened. We're back now. So thank God you were here. Honestly, you saved the day, brother.
Well, Jets at second base. The pitch is high, and I believe the count's 2-0. The scoreboard says 3-0. Maybe I missed a pitch somewhere.
Well, I thought it was 2-1, so we're all off.
They give Sherd right center field as they play him straight away on the infield. Jet with a lead at second. McGuire throws a strike called.
Let's watch the replay on that one.
And the count is 3-1 by the scoreboard, but I don't have a book, and I'm not sure what it is. We'll say 3-1 to Sherd. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Time called at the plate by the batters. McGuire took too long to satisfy Sherd, and he wanted to reset everything. Here it comes. Swing and a tap foul down the third base line, and the count will be full. 3 balls and 2 strikes on Sherd. Ty Price waiting in the on-deck circle. He's the cleanup hitter. Sherd trying to drive home Jackson Jet from second base. Jet walked to lead off the game. Stole second, and that's where he is with one out. Swing, and he just got a piece of it, and it went off a catcher's glove to the backstop, and Sherd will live to fight another day. Number 7 on his back, and he's trying to get a hit and knock in Jet from second base.
I love what Jet did there. Didn't hear the word foul ball, so he started running off the third. High IQ play there by Jackson Jet.
He did. They can always tell you to come back.
Bingo.
Here's the payoff pitch once again from McGuire. Kicks. Line drive, base hit into left center field, and this is going to drive a run in as Jet rounds third. He's headed for home. No, he stopped for some reason, and back he goes. There's miscommunication down there at third between Coach George and Jet as Jet didn't score. He put on the brakes for some reason. Sherd a solid single over the shortstop's head into left field, and it looked like Jet would score easily, but not to be, and that'll bring up Ty Price now with runners at first and third and one out.
I think what happened there, this is what I think might have happened. They thought for a second he may be going 2 on that, and I think George was trying to tell him to hold with one hand until Jackson to go with the other, and I think Jackson seen that left hand, and he just hesitated enough. And here's the deal. I'll say this about Jackson. If you hesitate, don't try to force it. There's no outs. Get back to third. I will say that. No outs and a guy on third. With
one out. One out
with the guy on third, the heart of your lineup. You feel pretty good about getting that guy in.
Well, and we got Price up there now with Jagger George on deck. And first and third, we'll see if Corning wants to do some running with Sherd with one out in a first and third situation. We'll see what Tuckerman puts on. Will they try to throw him out? Will they cut it? Will they throw to third? Will they let him steal? Will they fake the third and go to first? We'll see. Good lead by Sherd. Here's the pitch. Not going. The ball's high to Price, and it's 1 ball and no strikes.
You mentioned something earlier about ABS. What is your thoughts on that at the next level? How do you feel about that?
You know, they don't use it a whole lot. And I've said this for years as we get ready for the next pitch. And it's high. Of all the officials in all the sports, I believe that Major League Baseball umpires are the best of the best of the best. They don't miss very many.
They're top-notch, brother.
They are top-notch, and they do a good job. And every once in a while, they'll get something in return, but by and large, they do a great job. I don't know. It doesn't really slow the game down any because it's really quick, and I don't mind it. Sure, not going. That pitch is a strike, and it's 2-1, and you can see the expression on Ty's face. It's like, oh, man.
Let's watch the replay. I was just going to say.
I should have hit that.
Dude, he nibbled the corner. He kind of nibbled that. He's like, oh. Yeah, that's a tough one to take, but, hey, I like it, though. He's still ahead of the count.
Here's the 2-1. Shurd staying put. That pitch is just off the outside corner, and it's 3-1. Jagger George lingering in the on-deck circle.
Tell you what, McGuire has painting those corners. Even when he's missing, he's not missing by much.
He is not. Well, Shurd be running 3-1. He is. Pitch is inside for a ball, and that's going to load the bases for Jagger George. And going to be a mound visit as the coach from Tuckerman is going to call timeout and go talk to his hurler.
While he does that, we're going to put something on the screen here really quick if we can. Let's get that up on the screen for you guys. We'll take the scoreboard off for just a second. Let's put this up here real quick. June 6th, Corning, Arkansas. We've got Hannah Harper coming at Victory Lake Sports Complex. It's an outdoor event of the Stars. Scan that QR code there to purchase your tickets, or come the day of and purchase those tickets. Or there's a link on our Growing Corning Together Facebook page, pretty much every Facebook page we have.
Do we have a ticket price?
Yes. So, and again, now I want to say something without – I got to be careful. American Idol is involved in this.
Okay.
And actually, I can't even say their terminology. I can't even use their logo, so there's a lot of copyright stuff here. They set pricing. We don't.
Right.
I wanted like $25 tickets, but I didn't get my way. So they're going to be $44 is my understanding. And then you got, I'm sure Eventbrite probably charges some sort of online, fee for using that too.
Is this a lawn chair event?
It's a lawn chair and blanket type of event out there at Victory Lake Sports Complex. We'd love to have you Saturday, June 6th. At 6 p.m. Gates will open at 4.
So here's George with the bases full and one out. First pitch to him, taken all away, is a called strike.
I was going to say, that was something you definitely got from Coach there. It's a father-son thing. Hey, don't even dare swing at this one.
Jed at third, Shurd at second, and Price at first. George at the plate. Here's the 0-1. It's outside, and the count evens at 1-1. My wife doesn't watch American Idol very much, but she got started watching this, and Hannah was on there from Popper Bluff, and she has religiously watched it ever since, and she loves her.
You're going to have to buy her a ticket, Ralphie.
Oh, Lord, I don't know if I can afford it. I'm on a fixed budget, and I'm retired,
We'll sneak you in.
There you go.
I'll sneak you back door, brother.
Count runs 2-1 to George as McGuire having a little bit of trouble finding the strike zone. He's not missing by much, but he's not getting the calls. And here comes a 2-1 to George. That's a strike called, and the count goes to 2-2.
I'll say this. The approach from the Bobcats today is a very disciplined approach.
Very patient.
They're not lunging at anything right now. It's going to have to be right down Main Street for them to swing.
George wants to put it in play on this 2-2 count. He's going to call timeout, and I'm expecting something off speed from McGuire on this pitch. But if you look for that off speed and get the fastball, you can't catch up. You got to do it the other way.
Amen. That's right.
Line drive caught and a double play as George hits a bullet line drive right at the first baseman, who snags it and runs to the bag and doubles off Corning. So Corning strands 2 base runners in the first inning, no runs, 1 hit, 2 walks, and 2 left for the Bobcats as they load the bases with 1 out and fail to score. We go to the bottom of the first inning, and it'll be Easton McGuire, Bronx Holland, and Dawson Worthington to hit for the Bulldogs as Rex Shurd takes the mound for the Bobcats. Do you want to go to an ad video?
Not yet. There's some more stuff I want to talk about. We got so much stuff to talk about. And I'm trying to find the graphic, and I may not have loaded it actually. Shame on me if I didn't. But let's do this one instead. Yeah, I actually didn't load it. I thought I did. I guess I didn't load the graphic. Let's do this instead. All right, in the next 56 days in our town, in our community of Corning, Arkansas, we've got 3 major events going on. Saturday, May 9th, we have Hop Alley Rally. That's our Corning Annual Spring Festival. That's in downtown Corning. By the way, 3 different events, 3 different locations, too. June 6th, of course, the Hannah Harper concert that we just alluded to. But then July 4th, this is the one I was wanting to talk about. We've got, of course, the parade at 9 o'clock downtown. We've got it leading up to Wynn Park, opening ceremony at 10 a.m. But we have got raffle tickets going on sale right now just for $2. There's 5 grand prizes. There's going to be 5 winners. A brand new Polaris 2026 Polaris Ranger 500, a 5-day Carnival cruise to the Western Caribbean, 2 lower-level AC/DC concert tickets at the Dome in St. Louis, 2 green seat Cardinal tickets, all-inclusive VIP parking right behind home plate, 2 Cardinals and Reds division matchup. And then we've got a weekend stay, 3-night hotel stay in Branson with 2 show tickets for 2 people, 2 buffet tickets for 2 people, 2 putt-putt golf indoor laser for 2 people, and also an Andy's frozen custard gift card. So a weekend in Branson. That was actually a very popular one last year. That's why we brought it back. 5 prizes, 5 different winners, only $2 a ticket. We've got QR codes galore, links galore. You can buy them the day of at the ticket stand. We'd love to see you out at the 4th of July in Corning, Arkansas. All right.
Well, Rex Sherd goes to the mound for the Bobcats, and you just hope that first inning, as promising as it was, doesn't cause the Bobcats to get their heads down, that they just keep pounding away and keep clawing, keep playing baseball. Baseballs have a funny way sometimes of being where they're not supposed to be. George hit that ball on a rope right at the first baseman. So you've got to think that Corning's going to be all right. They just put that behind them, move on to the next inning, and carry on.
Well, that's what I was just going to say. Listen, you did almost everything right that inning. Baseball, like you said, is a funny sport, man. You hit one right on the screws, and the first baseman, hey, if the bases weren't loaded, he doesn't catch that.
That's right.
If the guy's on first and second, he's covering first, and he don't even get there, but the bases were loaded, so he's off the bag. And give him credit. Made a heck of a play.
He did.
And sometimes you just got to tip your hat.
So Easton McGuire leads it off for the Bulldogs. Number 1 on his jersey. First pitch is back to the backstop for a ball.
That ball was humming in there, wasn't it, Ralph?
I don't know what these guys are throwing it, but I would guess that both pitchers are in the 80-mile-per-hour range.
I was going to say low 80s, and I don't know anything. I don't have anything to tell me that, but that's what I was assuming just from a visual standpoint from where we're at. And, of course, that's humming. And now here's the thing. If you can throw hard, that's great, but you got to be able to locate.
You got to be able to locate. That's exactly right.
And the young man McGuire did a pretty good job of that.
And sure it goes 3-0 on the leadoff man. Easton McGuire needs to come in with a strike. They play him straight away, infield, outfield, a little hitting room in right center. And that's ball 4. So a 4-pitch walk to lead off the inning.
Those are tough.
For the Bulldogs, and we'll see if the Bulldogs want to do some running. I know that Small is a good catcher, has a good arm, and he's thrown people out. We'll see if they want to challenge him here in the first inning.
Hey, the leadoff guy, normally more times than not, they're going to send him in motion here, so they got to be ready for sure.
Bronx Holland steps in from the set position. Not going, actually started back toward the base, and sure does not get that pitch called a strike, as it must have been just a little outside.
I tell you what, he squared up to bunt, and the ball almost hit him. He kind of had to back out there a little bit.
Let's see. Jet playing in on the grass at third. Price holding at first. He goes. The throw is into center field. As Small got rid of that ball in a hurry, and he's shaking his head going, man, I'm better than that. And he's disappointed. Made a strong throw, but just a little wide of the bag, and it's a stolen base for McGuire. So he's there with nobody out.
I'll say this, the ball was there in time. It was just offline to the left, a little high, but maybe early game jitters.
Show bunt, pulls back, takes the ball. They got him going to third, and he's safe on a high throw from the shortstop, George. They had him picked off. Smalls had him picked off at second. He put his head down and took off to third, and George's throw was just a little bit high as he had to throw it over the runner, Andy, to get it there.
I liked what T.J. Small did there. It just didn't work out for us.
Well, he does have a good arm, doesn't he?
He does. I'm going to tell you something, McGuire. Boy, God, he feels good right now. Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Got away with one.
There's a swing and a foul ball back to the screen. And the scoreboard says 2-2 with McGuire at third base and nobody out. We'll see if Tuckerman can get him home from there, if Sherd can slam the door.
After this batter, I'm going to run and tell Dad something. I don't have a way to communicate with him, so you'll be on your own for just a second, Ralph, after this pitch.
Here she comes. Line drive off the pitcher's gloves, going to score a run. And on a good play by Georgia's shortstop, he's out by a step at first base. Sheward almost caught that line drive. Had he caught it, he could have doubled the runner at third, but it went off his glove. So you score at 1-6-3 on the putout, giving RBI to Holland as McGuire scored, and Tuckerman leads it 1-0 as Worthington steps in. He takes a strike. A strike at the knees for Sheward. The on-deck batter is Caden Templeton, the third baseman. Worthington is the second baseman. He's behind in the count, 0-1. A swing and a miss on a breaking pitch, and he's behind 0-2. That was a good play by Jagger George at shortstop as that ball deflected off of Sheward's glove, and he hustled to it, stayed with it, and got it to first base in time for the out. Swing and a foul, and it's out of play.
What's our count?
I think it's 0-2.
Okay. Well, I'm out of breath now.
You must have hurried. Not as young as you used to be, Andy.
No, sir. No, sir, I am not.
Sheward with an 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball. That one hits off Sheward, and it's going to be an infield hit for Worthington. Well, that's a tough play for a pitcher. You sure don't give him an error on that.
No, I'm.
2 plays in a row, he's had an opportunity and just couldn't get his glove on the ball enough to catch it. We got an out of the first one, but that time it deflected between short and third, and Worthington's at first base with an infield single, and Caden Templeton up to bat.
Those fortuitous bounces sometimes go your way. So far, it is not the Bobcats' day. We need to find a live chicken, cut the head off. Let's change the luck. Do something here. If you're superstitious at home, change something up real quick.
Breaking pitch is blocked very nicely by Small up there to keep Worthington at first base. And it's a ball and no strikes on Templeton. Worthington takes his lead. That pitch is a strike. Well, this umpire's really deliberate in calling balls and strikes, isn't he?
I kind of like it. I kind of like it. Now, some of them are really quick, and they don't even wait. He kind of sits there and thinks about it for just a second just to make sure.
He takes his time for sure.
Hey, this is his show now. He does what he wants to do. He controls that pace for sure.
Breaking pitch dips outside for a ball. And a good piece of hitting up there by Templeton to stay off that pitch. That was a really good pitch from Sheward. Runner first, 1 out. Templeton at the plate. That ball's outside, and the count runs to 3-1. Both these pitchers, Andy, having just a little bit of command trouble here in the first inning.
Yeah, early on, and again, big game. Obviously, win or go home. Neither team's playing on their home field, so easy to have some jitters. I think both of them will settle down, though.
That pitch misses just low, and it's a second walk of the inning, and now we got runners at first and second with 1 out, and George is going to go to the mound and talk it over with his young hurler, Rex Sheward. Herring will be the batter when we resume play. He's the center fielder, Bryce Herring, number 8.
I tell you what, so far early on, if you're the Bobcats, obviously you've had a couple of walks here, but aside from that, it's not necessarily what they're doing to hurt themselves. It's just the way the ball is bouncing. It's the game of baseball right now. That's they've angered the baseball gods somehow. I don't know if they stepped on the line out here at some point.
Well, baseball is such a funny game. You can hit it, right on the screws and it be out, and then you can get jammed and hit one off the fist and it blew over the first baseman's head for a double. And, it's just it is a tough game to play.
Mentally tough.
It is mentally tough, and it is physically tough. It's just a hard game to play.
We've got DT Brownie says, go Bobcats. William Donald, Bowling Green, to make you come true. T. Mark Hufford, Abby Ballschlicker, several people on. Clint Davis, Scott Guthrie. Thank y'all for tuning in.
That's a strike in there to Herring. So sure starts him off with a strike. Bobcats looking for a double play ball.
As a coach, what do you come in and tell Rex there?
Well, you just come in and say, hey, look, we're all right. That ball is outside. Just settle down and take a deep breath, and you know, things are all right. You're throwing the ball good. Just hang in there.
Whatever he said worked. That first pitch was right down Main Street, and that one didn't miss by much.
That one didn't miss by much. That's right. Corning looks for a double play ball. Swing and a miss. Strike two, and he was behind that fastball. So now you got him set up at 1-2. Do you come back with a fastball since he was behind, or do you throw him something off speed? We'll see.
He was definitely fooled by it. He was looking for something different for sure. You're right. He was definitely late.
Oh, just barely down. He sure had come with another fastball, and I think was a very good choice. It just didn't.
Hey, if you're going to miss, that's a good place to miss.
That is a great place to miss. And he struck him out. Yeah, 1-2 pitch. You can't throw it any better than that. He couldn't do anything with it if he swung at it and hit it. That was a great pitch, and sure strikes Herring out, and it'll be Cade Keaton stepping in from the left side. Runners at first and second with 2 outs now. 1 run in for the home team, Tuckerman Bulldogs. They're the 2 seed from their conference, Corning the 3 seed from their conference. Pitch is in the dirt, and Smalls smothered that and looked like Yadier Molina.
Yes, he did. Boy, he looks good back here. When there's runners on, when there's not runners on, it don't matter. He doesn't take a pitch off, and I like that. Is this the first southpaw we've seen at the plate?
First one we've seen. You know, here's what I like about Smalls. He doesn't just block it and knock it around. It drops right where he can reach down and pick it up.
He smothers it.
That pitch drifts outside. 2-0 on Keaton.
That's a tough one to lay off of, man. Those high pitches, your eyeballs get real big. I like the location there from Rex. Kind of the first one we've seen up high. Just didn't bite on it.
The on-deck batter is Ryan Adams. He's the designated
Did you say Brian
hitter.
Adams? Cuts like a knife.
Ryan Adams. Fouled out of play, 2-1. As Keaton got a good 2-0 swing, but he couldn't do anything with it. Sure trying to close the door here in the bottom of the first. 1 run in for Tuckerman, 2 on. Just barely missed. But you can tell by Rex's body language, he'd sure like to have some of those strikes.
100%.
And I don't blame him. We see the same thing from McGuire when he was out there. He wanted some of those close pitches called his way, and neither of them have gotten it so far. There's a strike on the outside corner.
I'm watching this young man at the plate here, and a lot of guys in today's world in 2026, they got these really wide stances, and their legs are so far. Look at this kid. I mean, his feet are almost together.
Yep, they're close.
That's got to be tough.
Well, the runners will be going with 2 outs, full count. So they'll break from third and from second and first. There they go. And a swing and a foul. And how many times you see that, Andy, on a 3-2 pitch with 2 outs and runners going?
Hey, I'm glad you brought that up. So I have told my dad this, my son, anybody who will listen to me. I think the best time to ever try a pickoff move is 3-2 and 2 outs because you know those runners are committing.
Yep, they're going.
You don't ever see it,
There they go. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. So Sherd is able to limit the damage in the first inning. A little bad luck for Corning in that first inning as Tuckerman got 1 run and never got the ball out of the infield. But they did put 1 on the board, and after 1 full inning, Tuckerman leads the Bobcats 1-0.
I say we send our ad video, give them some love, and we'll be back in about a minute.
On this sponsor of the slideshow, we've got the Meeks family. Good friends of mine, good people in our community as well, always supporting, especially on that baseball diamond and softball diamond. They want to wish these Bobcats the best of luck in this postseason run. That's the Meeks family. And we've got one more slideshow coming up of them here in just a second.
Go, Justin and Jagger and the Bobcats.
Hey, this is a good buddy of mine, Mr. James Varvel, and his company, Nutrient Ag Solutions. Big thank you to them. These guys have been with us from day one. I mean, day one here at CSR, and always supporting us. Of course, the community, the kids, the school as well. So, hey, they want to wish these Bobcats the best of luck and what's hopefully a lengthy postseason baseball run. All of us at Corning Sports Report want to say thank you to the Jet family. Fine, fine folks. You won't find anybody better. Great people, and they are always supportive of us here at Corning Sports Report and of those Corning Bobcat athletics. They want to wish these Bobcats the best of luck and then what's hopefully a lengthy postseason run. Hey, the Sherd family jumped on board with us again for some sponsorship, and we want to say thank you from all of us here at Corning Sports Report. Thank you guys again, and they want to wish these Bobcats the best of luck in this postseason run here in the state of Arkansas, but especially that number 7 in the black and gold. That's Rex. Darn good athlete, darn good kid, and that's why you see the pictures of them, and also the team photo, like the team photo as well up there at the top. This is the Sherd family wishing the Bobcats the best of luck. I want to say thank you to my buddy Coach Murray and 3XM Farms for jumping on board and supporting us and these kiddos as they hopefully have a lengthy postseason baseball run. 3X Farms want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck. Go Cats, go. Up next is Randall Godwin for mayor. Obviously, Corning is going to have a change coming up soon in leadership, and Mr. Randall Godwin would love to have your vote. Preparing for change, commitment to community. He has the proven leadership and the local trust to lead the town of Corning, and he would love that opportunity for you guys. Randall Godwin for mayor. This ad is paid for by Randall Godwin for mayor. Now let's give it up for Keith and Rhonda Turner of K-Ron Farms out of Success, Arkansas. They are always on board with us no matter what we do, and we can't say thank you guys enough. Extremely supportive, not just us, but also the city of Corning and, of course, Corning High School. They're wishing these Corning Bobcats the best of luck in this postseason baseball run. Let's give it up for our next sponsor. That's the fine folks at Gigi's Pizza right there in Corning, Arkansas. Wonderful people and wonderful food. You got it. Wonderful food. Obviously, they have the pizza available every day, but how about the salad bar now every day as well? And they do have daily specials. So go see them at Gigi's Pizza, and they want to wish these Corning Bobcats the best of luck in this postseason run. Here's our reliable force here at CSR, Jerry and Linda Turner of J. Lynn Farms. They are proud supporters of not just us at Corning Sportsport, but all these youngsters at the Corning High School and the city of Corning as well. We sincerely appreciate you guys. They want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck in this postseason baseball run. Hey guys, if you don't mind, go check out our YouTube channel. It's Redline Media Alliance / Corning Sports Report. We live stream a plethora of events, not just sporting events.
All right, guys, we're back here live from Lake City, Arkansas, on the campus of Riverside High School here at the baseball field. This is the 2A Regional 2 baseball tournament. This is the first round. It's our Corning Bobcats. It's the Tuckerman Bulldogs. We were getting ready for the bottom of the second. In between innings, we've had, we'll call it a medical emergency, I guess you could say. We've got a spectator here at the game, from our understanding, that has passed out, and the attention is 100% on them right now. The game is irrelevant at this point, and that's the way the umpires, the coaches both decided to make it. So we have got a spectator. Unfortunately, we don't know all the details, and the last thing we want to do on live TV with people at home.
First responders have just gotten here, so.
There we go. And listen, we've got the right people over there that are working on this, so that's what we do know. Again, I'm no medical expert, Ralph. I don't think you are.
No.
So we're not going to speculate. We're not going to get into even terminologies or anything here, but there is a spectator that did pass out. We know that much. The rest of it is kind of up in the air, but we wanted to come back. Wanted to get through the sponsor video there for a second. They gave us an opportunity to get through the full sponsor video, and honestly, at some point here, we will probably pick back up on it.
I hear the sirens.
Hey, kudos to them, because listen, You get
less
in a small
than 5 minutes.
You get in a small town, you don't know where those ambulances are. You don't know what's going on. Kudos to them. The staff here acted great. The fan base acted fantastic. They were there in a hurry. They've actually got towels up to kind of privacy, which I appreciate that. We're obviously going to keep our cameras off when stuff like this happens. Obviously, all we can do away from here is give them as many positive vibes as we can, pray for them, and obviously they're in our thoughts and our prayers. Again, like Ralph said, already hearing sirens. First responders are already here. We got some fans as well that I know are kind of in that healthcare industry that are there. This individual, whoever this may be, is in good hands. I will say that. And obviously for the players, I'm sure it's tough for them.
It's tough.
You know, and then you have this, you're going hard at it, battling. You're mentally locked in, and then that switch gets flipped off.
And that's for both sides.
Yes, Tuckerman and Corning. And so it'll be interesting to see whenever we come back out here what happens. Kind of, you know, do the umpires give them a little bit of time to kind of stretch back out? Maybe the pitcher a little bit more pitches. I don't know. Did McGuire, did he even get any warm-up pitches there?
No, I don't think he did. I don't think he threw any.
I don't think McGuire ever got out there, just to be honest, to throw any warm-up pitches. So, yeah. So, okay, so we have some comments here. Blake Calhoun, listen to this, Ralph. He said, you have the best basketball player to come out of Biggers Reno with you today, Andy.
Yeah.
How about that, buddy?
Oh, Lord mercy. There probably be some that argue that.
Yeah. Hey, I tell you what, I do want to say this. Obviously, when you have a situation like this, you don't want to get too far off topic, but I do want to say Ben Hoggard, who is obviously I call him a local from near Corning there in the Biggers Reno area. He's done a phenomenal job of not just hosting the tournament, because obviously when you're the head coach of the baseball team, you're in charge of a lot of things, but his baseball team and program has done just a phenomenal job. And
he really has.
And it couldn't happen to a better guy, so hats off to Ben Hoggard. If you come back and watch this, we're proud of you, buddy. We really are. Obviously, whenever you're playing Corning, we're going to root against you, brother. We're going to call you names. No, I'm kidding. We're not going to do that. But when you're not, we are rooting for you, and we're proud of you. And Riverside's done a good job hosting these tournaments.
Yeah.
You get to a certain level, Ralph, at these lower classifications, I don't know that it pays off financially.
It does not. I can tell you it does not. We've done it.
So you know, okay.
You lose, especially on baseball and softball, you lose money. On basketball, it's almost, if you're lucky, it's a wash. But on baseball and softball, you lose money. And hey, I've raised Ben from a pup.
Yeah. You've been around him, you know.
And I would, of course, he and Brett were best friends in high school and played baseball and basketball together. And, I mean, really, he's like family. He is family.
Yeah.
Many nights at our house, and I would also like to say that I taught him everything he knows.
You need to take credit. Someone needs to take
credit.
But
I probably didn't. I probably did not. I'm going to go see if I can get an update right quick.
That's a great idea, Ralph. Thank you. That's great investigative journalism. So you go ahead.
I'll be back.
I'm going to hang on to the fan base here just for a little bit longer. Again, we're not. We know a little bit. We don't want to speculate. We don't want to throw the wrong information out there. And the last thing we want to do is try to scare somebody. So that's the last thing we want to do. Give you a little line score here real quick while we're waiting. Ralph's going to go over there and try to get us some information. We were ready for the bottom of the second. If you're just tuning in with us, we've had a medical emergency. A spectator has passed out. We have a medical emergency. Spectator has passed out here right as we were getting ready for the bottom of the second inning here at Lake City Arkansas Riverside High School. And so we are obviously waiting on the first responders. We are waiting on ambulance, which is already here, is my understanding. So kudos to them because they were on this quick. So love to hear that. Matter of fact, I think they parked over there. That's interesting. I know they got a gate in the back here. But either way, Ralph is going to try to go over and get us a little bit of information if he can. We have got several people on with us right now, and I hadn't even looked at YouTube yet. I'll look at y'all here in just a second. But, again, if you're wondering what's going on, why are we not on the game itself right now, that is the reason why. A medical emergency. One of the spectators here has passed out and is requiring medical attention. And whoever this person is, they've definitely got the right medical attention there, and we're hoping everything's going to be okay, obviously. We don't know the extent of anything, don't know exactly what caused them to pass out, but we are we're going to do our best to be careful with that. But if Ralph can get some hard evidence there, we will update you. So Dad's here, Old Man River staff today, myself, Andy Earls, Tim Earls, Old Man River, and then, of course, Ralph Morrow. He's seen how much stuff I had to do up here by myself, and he's like, man, you need help. And truthfully, I did. So I'm glad that he jumped on to help out. I know there is softball behind us here, too. I know that we got some Clay County folks that watch. So I know Piggott is playing over there, and I think it's Cedar Ridge is who they're playing against. It looks as if Cedar Ridge is up right now 7-0 in the fourth inning of that game. And I think Cedar Ridge has 2 on second and third with 1 out, and they, of course, are still batting there. Here, show you the line score real quick. What do we have here? The 2A Regional 2 baseball tournament first round. We are in the bottom of the second with Tuckerman up 1-0. Bobcats had the bases loaded there in the bottom of the first. A hard line drive straight to the first baseman for a 3 unassisted double play to end the inning. Just a bad bounce, a bad location for us. And then the top half of that next inning, or the bottom half of that next inning, I'm sorry, that was on the top of the first. Tuckerman's the home team, not us. And then the bottom half of that inning, 2 balls, not necessarily hit hard, just hitting tough spots on the mound where the pitcher just couldn't quite get to it. And they end up being infield base hits to move runners over and score after a leadoff walk. So if you're the Bobcats, you feel like this could easily be a 2-0 game in your favor, but that's not how baseball works. So right now it's 1-0. The Bobcats are ready to come up and bat. In that top half, in that back half of the bottom of the first, Rex actually had 2 runners on that he walked back-to-back and then did a great job. Coach George called a timeout, and he got out of that inning, did it well. Ended it with a strikeout, and kudos to Rex for that, for battling. I think he's settled in. I think he's going to be fine. Now, what this delay does to these kids, I don't know. This will be interesting to see for both sides, and it's that way for both teams. It's not just Corning, not just Tuckerman. Both sides are now both in their dugout. Ralph's about to lose his rosters here. I'm going to duct tape these down there real quick. All right, there we go. And sorry we lost the stream earlier. I don't know what that was all about, just to be honest with you. Our live view doesn't ever do that. It just reset itself. That was strange, so I want to apologize for that. Again, if you're just tuning in with us, we have a medical emergency here at Lake City, Arkansas, Riverside High School. A fan has passed out, and all the attention right now is off the baseball game and onto that fan. That's all we know right now. Ralph is trying to get us a little bit of information if he can. Here's what I'm going to do, guys. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take us to a ad video, okay? I'm going to take us to an ad video, and we will be back, and hopefully we'll have some information to give you. I want to be very careful, though, how I do that. I don't want to just throw out information if I don't know it's true, because I don't want to scare anybody. So we're going to send it back out to our ad video is what we're going to do. Send it back out to the ad video. I may even do a little split screen here so you can kind of see, and I may even put medical emergency or delay in game on the screen so people who are just tuning in, they know what's going on. So we're getting ready for the bottom of the second. Tuckerman 1, Corning 0. You're watching Corning Sports Report live on Facebook, live on YouTube. We'll be right back.
On Southeast Missouri, and we'd love for you guys to go over and click subscribe on that proud partner of the YouTube Partners Program. That's our YouTube channel, Redline Media Alliance / Corning Sports Report. Hey guys, when I'm not here doing these live streams, I'm at my full-time gig. That's Baldwin Chevrolet Cadillac out of Poplar Bluff, Missouri. I've got 4 lots. We've got new GMC and Buick. We've got new Chevrolet Cadillac. We've got new Toyota and new Ford, full of new and pre-owned inventory. And the majority of those vehicles are backed by a warranty at no charge to you. Mark of Excellence Award winner. I'd love the opportunity to earn your business. Get a hold of me at 501-413-9715. It's 501-413-9715. Or shop online. All of our stores at BaldwinAutomotiveGroup.com. That is BaldwinAutomotiveGroup.com. Hey guys, we'd love to have you on board and be a sponsor and get your ads ran here for this Corning Bobcat baseball postseason run. Only $100. Get hold of myself, Andy Earls, at 501-413-9715. That's Andy Earls, 501-413-9715. That was our sponsor video, slideshow. I want to say thank you to all those fine folks that jumped on board and spent their hard-earned money to support us and these boys as they hopefully have a lengthy stay in the postseason run here at the Arkansas postseason baseball tournament, regionals, and hopefully state as well. Your live production of this game, Corning and Tuckerman, will be back on shortly. On this sponsor of the slideshow, we've got the Meeks family, good friends of mine, good people in our community as well, always supporting, especially on that baseball diamond and softball diamond. They want to wish these Bobcats the best of luck in this postseason run. That's the Meeks family, and we've got one more slideshow coming up of them here in just a second.
Go, Justin and Jagger and the Bobcats.
Hey, this is a good buddy of mine, Mr. James Varvel, and his company, Nutrient Ag Solutions. Big thank you to them. These guys have been with us from day one. I mean, day one here at CSR, and always supporting us. Of course, the community, the kids at the school as well. So, hey, they want to wish these Bobcats the best of luck and what's hopefully a lengthy postseason baseball run. All of us at Corning Sports Report want to say thank you to the Jet family. Fine, fine folks. You won't find anybody better. Great people, and they are always supportive of us here at Corning Sports Report and of those Corning Bobcat athletics. They want to wish these Bobcats the best of luck and then what's hopefully a lengthy postseason run. Hey, the Sherd family jumped on board with us again for some sponsorship, and we want to say thank you from all of us here at Corning Sports Report. Thank you guys again, and they want to wish these Bobcats the best of luck in this postseason run here in the state of Arkansas, but especially that number 7 in the black and gold. That's Rex. Darn good athlete, darn good kid, and that's why you see the pictures of them, and also the team photo, like the team photo as well up there at the top. This is the Sherd family wishing the Bobcats the best of luck. Hey, I want to say thank you to my buddy Coach Murray and 3XM Farms for jumping on board and supporting us and these kiddos as they hopefully have a lengthy postseason baseball run. 3X Farms wants to wish the Bobcats the best of luck. Go Cats, go. Up next is Randall Godwin for mayor. Obviously, Corning is going to have a change coming up soon in leadership, and Mr. Randall Godwin would love to have your vote. Preparing for change, commitment to community. He has the proven leadership and the local trust to lead the town of Corning, and he would love that opportunity for you guys. Randall Godwin for mayor. This ad is paid for by Randall Godwin for mayor. Now let's give it up for Keith and Rhonda Turner of K-Ron Farms out of Success, Arkansas. They are always on board with us no matter what we do, and we can't say thank you guys enough. Extremely supportive, not just us, but also the city of Corning and, of course, Corning High School. They're wishing these Corning Bobcats the best of luck in this postseason baseball run. Let's give it up for our next sponsor. That's the fine folks at Gigi's Pizza right there in Corning, Arkansas. Wonderful people and wonderful food. You got it. Wonderful food. Obviously, they have the pizza available every day, but how about the salad bar now every day as well? And they do have daily specials. So go see them at Gigi's Pizza, and they want to wish these Corning Bobcats the best of luck in this postseason run. Here's our reliable force here at CSR, Jerry and Linda Turner of J. Lynn Farms. They are proud supporters of not just us at Corning Sportsport, but all these youngsters at the Corning High School and the city of Corning as well. We sincerely appreciate you guys. They want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck in this postseason baseball run. Hey guys, if you don't mind, go check out our YouTube channel. It's Redline Media Alliance / Corning Sports Report. We live stream a plethora of events, not just sporting events, but a little bit of everything in Northeast Arkansas and Southeast Missouri. And we'd love for you guys to go over and click subscribe on that proud partner of the YouTube Partners Program. That's our YouTube channel, Redline Mini Alliance /Corning Sports Report.
Hey guys, when I'm not here doing these live streams, I'm at my full-time gig. That's Baldwin Chevrolet Cadillac out of Poplar Bluff, Missouri. I've got 4 lots. We've got new GMC and Buick. We've got new Chevrolet Cadillac. We've got new Toyota and new Ford, full of new and pre-owned inventory. And the majority of those vehicles are backed by a warranty at no charge to you. Mark of Excellence Award winner. I'd love the opportunity to earn your business. Get a hold of me at 501-413-9715. It's 501-413-9715. Or shop online. All of our stores at BaldwinAutomotiveGroup.com. That is BaldwinAutomotiveGroup.com. Hey guys, we'd love to have you on board and be a sponsor and get your ads ran here for this Corning Bobcat baseball postseason run. Only $100. Get hold of myself, Andy Earls, at 501-413-9715. That's Andy Earls, 501-413-9715. That was our sponsor video, slideshow. I want to say thank you to all those fine folks that jumped on board and spent their hard-earned money to support us and these boys as they hopefully have a lengthy stay in the postseason run here at the Arkansas postseason baseball tournament, regionals, and hopefully state as well. Your live production of this game, Corning and Tuckerman, will be back on shortly. On the sponsor of the slideshow, we've got the Meeks family, good friends of mine, good people in our community as well, always supporting, especially on that baseball diamond and softball diamond. They want to wish these Bobcats the best of luck in this postseason run. That's the Meeks family, and we've got one more slideshow coming up of them here in just a second.
Go Justin and Jagger and the Bobcats.
Hey, this is a good buddy of mine, Mr. James Varvel, and his company, Nutrient Ag Solutions. Big thank you to them. These guys have been with us from day one. I mean, day one here at CSR, and always supporting us. Of course, the community, the kids, the school as well. So, hey, they want to wish these Bobcats the best of luck and what's hopefully a lengthy postseason baseball run. All of us at Corning Sports Report want to say thank you to the Jet family. Fine folks. You won't find anybody better. Great people. And they are always supportive of us here at Corning Sports Report and of those Corning Bobcat athletics. They want to wish these Bobcats the best of luck and then what's hopefully a lengthy postseason run. Hey, the Sherd family jumped on board with us again for some sponsorship, and we want to say thank you from all of us here at Corning Sports Report. Thank you guys again, and they want to wish these Bobcats the best of luck in this postseason run here in the state of Arkansas, but especially that number 7 in the black and gold. That's Rex. Darn good athlete, darn good kid, and that's what he's.
All right, guys, we're back here live. 2A2 Regional, or 2A Regional 2 baseball tournament, I should say, Corning Tuckerman. We had a medical emergency there. Not going to mention names. Not going to do that out of respect to the families, but just know that the person is in the ambulance. The person is alert, knows who they are, know where they're at, and they are off to the hospital, is my understanding. I don't even know if I should even say where, but just know that the back half of that sounded a lot better than the front half of it. So, and now we got to try to get back and play baseball, which is not easy after something like that. So 1-1 count now, and Ralph, you've got a visitor here with us.
I do.
Come up to the screen here and get her on camera.
I do. Old Elizabeth is here to call the game.
There we go. Look at her. She's got that game face on. Love it.
And it's T.J. Small swinging and missing, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes as he leads off the bottom of the second inning for the Bobcats. And hopefully the Bobcats can refocus and get back to playing baseball here.
It's tough for both teams, obviously.
It is. McGuire's next pitch is a breaking ball, dips outside 2-2, and Andy McGuire has a really good breaking pitch.
I was just going to say the same thing. I think it took the catcher by surprise a little bit. He had to lunge some there.
Here's the 2-2 from McGuire to Smalls. And it's just off the plate outside, and the count is full. Watch it, Sissy. You're hung up in my cords.
I got you. There you go, kiddo.
There you go. She's going to Aunt Michaela. That's her go-to.
There you go.
Payoff pitch from McGuire to Smalls. Popped up on the infield. The shortstop calls and makes a one-handed catch for the first out of the inning. And it'll be Bryson Murray standing in from the left side.
That was one of those professional fly balls right there. That ball was hit a mile in the air. Boy, if TJ could have lined it out there, that would have been a different story.
Murray from the left side wears number 8. And he bats with one out here in the top of the second. And he swings and lines one into left field, slicing, but the left fielder makes a good running play as he comes in and to his right and catches the baseball for the second out. And Murray hit that one pretty good, but a good play by the left fielder. And that will be David Rapert digging in.
I'm going to tell you something. That ball was hit right at him, and it's telling. That's a tough play to make. The left fielder did a good job there.
He did do a good job, and you're right. That is a hard play. Rapert a little bit late on that fastball. And it'll be Brady Russell swinging a foul off to the right, and it's 0-2 on Rapert.
He's starting to catch up to it, though.
2 outs in the inning. If Rapert can get on base, it'll be Russell. Here's the 0-2. And another foul off to the right and out of play. And, boy, that almost got a fan. Whew.
I saw that. I just caught it through the right side of my eye there past you, and that's scary, man.
Are you surprised, because I am, that more people don't get hit with foul balls at ball games?
You and me both, brother.
And a breaking pitch. Rapert swings and strikes out. We'll go to the top of the second. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. And Tuckerman leads Corning after an inning and a half, 1-0.
Let's keep it here because obviously we had the long break. Again, for those just tuning in, we're not going to give you too much details, especially out of respect to the family and the name. But medical emergency, our understanding was essentially fell to the ground over there. They did bring him back, and before it was said and done, my understanding is we got relayed information that was doing a lot better than where it started, and
yes,
obviously in the ambulance, off to the hospital. I don't want to assume anything, but I would think probably St. Bernard's and Jonesboro.
But, they're NEA 1, probably whichever one's closest. But I will say this, Corning is blessed to have a lot of medical personnel that live there and come to these ball games, and I mean, they got there quickly to kind of get things started, and in medical emergencies, a lot of time is of the essence.
Yep.
And so we're hoping for a good outcome.
Yeah, and absolutely. If anybody hears anything, let us know. Keep us updated, obviously, whether it was our fans or their fans. We'd love to hope for the best and hear a good outcome. So, obviously, and again, we talked about the players' part in that. Thankfully the umpires allowed them to go out and stretch and warm up a little bit extra time, and I appreciate them doing that because that's a tough ask to get warmed up, get ready in the middle of the heat of battle, and then you pump those brakes. You pull that e-brake, if you will, and then you're sitting down in a dugout for, what was that?
Probably 25 minutes,
yeah,
I'm guessing.
Probably,
I don't know.
Yeah, and so kudos to them for allowing that as well. We appreciate them doing that. So, man, now we got to play some baseball. And the Bobcats, I tell you what, Rex did a good job on the back half of that bottom of the first. The command was there, struck out the final batter. Let's see what he does here in the bottom of the second.
It's the bottom 3 for Tuckerman. Ryan Adams, Luke Cross, and Cameron Ford scheduled to hit here in the bottom of the second. The first one from Rex is inside for a ball. And here's the second. That's a strike called, and it's 1-1 on Ryan Adams. You'd like to see Rex get in a groove out there, throwing a lot of strikes, keeping these guys off balance. And that pitch is low and away, 2 balls and 1 strike.
Not missing by much there.
They play Adams straight away in center and left field, and they give him right center field. Straight away on the infield. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Jet plays even with a bag at third, and Price plays just behind the bag at first base. Very deep at second base I guess that's Russum, right?
I think so. Oh, hard hit.
Swinging a ball into center field, and it's going to be caught out there in center field, and that's going to be Eli Wright. Made a good play. Andy, I thought that was a hit from the time it left the bat until it got in Eli's glove.
Did you see Eli's first step was left, then right, then up? Then hey, he did a good job tracking that. And just like the left fielder for Tuckerman, when that ball's hit at you like that with some English,
tough.
It is so hard, man.
He made it look easy, and that was not that easy a play. Now they're going to play cross around to the left just a little bit as Eli pinches towards left center field, and the first pitch is a strike in there from Sheward to Luke Cross.
I tell you what, how about Bryson Murray? Look how shallow we got old Bryson out there in right field.
He is shallow, plays pretty close to the line. Swing and a miss, strike 2, and it's quickly 0-2 on Luke Cross.
It's interesting to see if maybe the back end of this lineup, if they've kind of seen that on film somewhere or seen that. Obviously, he's a right-handed hitter. He's going to have to really get a piece of it to hit it hard out to the right field, but that can happen, though.
Yeah, I've seen it. And a good 2-strike pitch is low and away for sure, but close enough. But it didn't entice the hitter to swing at it. Cross is up there, 1 ball and 2 strikes. And he just stays alive as he fouled it right at the feet of Smalls.
Man, you want to talk about just nipping it. I mean, just enough to hear a ding and got the foul ball.
Jackson's off the line at third and even with a bag. Oh, a breaking pitch and a swing and a miss by Luke Cross, and what a good pitch.
Watch that pitch there.
By Sheward. It started out in the strike zone and dipped low and away, and no chance for Cross at that one as he goes down swinging for the second out.
That looked like a wiffle ball that you throw in the wind with 30-mile-an-hour. It looks like it's going this way, then all of a sudden last minute, whoop.
And the number 9 hitter, Cameron Ford, the left fielder, digs in. From the right side with the leadoff man, Easton McGuire on deck. Ground ball to short, big hop to George, and his throw is right on the money. And a quick 1-2-3 inning for Sheward as we go to the top of the third, 1-0 Tuckerman.
Absolutely. Great job there by Rex getting back into the swing of things. And I love shortstops in all levels of baseball. If you ever notice, no matter how hard the ball's hit to them, they always make the play look close. They know how much time they have. They know how hard to throw it. And Jagger there just collected himself, got a little rhythm, and then guns it across. I like that.
Well, he done a good job getting a big hop, and that's a trick to play in the infield. I played infield all my life, and the trick to playing the infield is getting those good hops. You don't want those in-between hops.
Yes.
Big hops, easy. Short hops, easy.
Yeah.
It's those in-between hops that are really hard. And as an infielder, if you know what you're doing, you can get those good hops, and he did and played it just right and threw him out.
I love seeing these infielders be aggressive to try to attack that ball. Some of them know they've got time. They can kind of play more on their back foot. But, man, the ones that are really aggressive, and I seen Jagger's first step was up. Then he realized, oh, wait, I got time. So he backs up. I like that. And I'll tell you something else I really like. These outfielders today for both teams have looked really, really good. And, especially out in center field, Eli Wright, that catch a second ago was phenomenal. I always love listening to Jim Edmonds on the radio broadcast because he would tell things about center field. He's like, man, I could see the pitch call, and based off that, where the pitch is at and how it's hit, I kind of have an idea of where this thing's going to go. And I'm like, holy smokes, this guy is like super fine detailed.
I think Jim Edmonds played the shallowest infield of anybody ever, but he could sure enough go back on the baseball.
He could go get it, couldn't he? My goodness. Oh, got a spider on you there. Just saved your life. Hey, guys, we want to mention Hop Alley Rally. It's going to be this Saturday, in fact, May 9th, downtown Corning, Arkansas. It's our 6th annual spring festival. Over 50 vendors, over 55 vendors now. Great entertainment of music lined up all day. Even got a magician for the kiddos. Got a foam party for the kiddos. Got games for the kiddos. Tons of food and drink options. We got a 50-50 raffle. We're going to be selling all kinds of stuff there. Get out and enjoy a full day there in downtown Corning, Arkansas.
It'll be Brady Russell to hit first and then back to the top of the order with Jet. And Russum takes a pitch high for a ball. And when McGuire's missed, a lot of times it's been high today, Andy.
That's true. You're right. That's something we noticed in that first inning, too. When he missed, it wasn't by much. Both guys have pretty good control today, but, man, they are just missing.
That's a strike. And they tell me that he's a freshman, this pitcher, McGuire.
McGuire's a freshman?
That's what they tell me.
Holy hay bells. He don't act like a freshman. He don't look like a freshman.
He don't throw like a freshman. 1-1 strike to Russum. And strike 2 called on a pitch over the outside corner at the knees, and it's 1-2 on Russum. Now he'll shorten up and just try to put it in play somewhere.
Hey, he's seen that pitch now. He wanted to nibble at it there, but didn't. He's seen it, though.
And he gets a curveball and lays off as it dips outside, and the count evens at 2. Jet on deck, and then it'll be Eli Wright.
Outfield seems normal depth, so does the infield.
Swing and a fly ball into right field. The right fielder goes back and then steps up and makes the catch. So that's the first out of the inning. And Jackson Jet. No, I'm sorry. It's not going to be Jackson Jet. It's going to be Lane Lucas. No, is it going to be Jackson Jet?
It's going to be Jackson.
It is going to be Jet. My eyes are failing me, Andy.
It happens, brother. Hey, well, we're battling the sun. We're battling all this equipment in front of us. You got a lot of excuses. I'm going to give them to you anyways.
Jet walked in the first inning and was left at third base. He takes a high strike on a breaking pitch.
I tell you what, this is the thing I would hate to be, and that is an umpire at any level. These guys are doing a good job, and it's a tough. You'll never see me volunteer.
It's a hard job.
You'll never see me volunteer for it, I promise you.
Swing and a foul ball off to the left and out of play, and Jet's in the hole. 0-2. Now he'll have to battle up there and try to get the bat on the ball. Jackson's been there before. Very disciplined hitter. He knows the strike zone very well. He's a contact hitter. Doesn't strike out much. So we'll see if he can find a hole out there somewhere in this defense.
I tell you, this young man right here was the player of the game in this same game last year against Sloan Hendricks. I think he had 3 or 4 hits.
And overcooked that curveball just a little bit.
I was going to say.
And it's 1-2.
He had that on broil.
Tried to throw a really, really good one, and he overcooked it just a bit.
He's like me when I was younger trying to get the charcoal started.
Here's the 1-2. And strike 3 called on another pitch. It's down and away. Bud McGuire gets the benefit of the doubt as Jackson Jet's called out on strikes.
Tell you what, this pitcher, man, this freshman has great location. Like I said, even when he's missing, he's not missing by much.
And it's Eli Wright up there. And he takes a pitch low for a ball.
I think that's the first.
Why don't I have a scorebook, Dad?
Well, I always keep it to the side here.
Oh, my bad.
It's okay. Hey, I want to tell you something, though. That's the first off-speed pitch on pitch 1 I've seen all day, so he's mixing it up.
There's a high hopper to the second baseman. He gets a good hop and throws right out at first. The Bobcats go 1-2-3, and they're half of the third. We go to the bottom of the third with Tuckerman leading 1-0.
We'll send it out to our ad video. We'll be back in about 60 seconds. You're watching Corning Sports Report live on Facebook, live on YouTube. We'll be right back.
This is the Sherd family wishing the Bobcats the best of luck. Hey, I want to say thank you to my buddy Coach Murray and 3XM Farms for jumping on board and supporting us and these kiddos as they hopefully have a lengthy postseason baseball run. 3X Farms want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck. Go Cats, go. Up next is Randall Godwin for mayor. Obviously, Corning is going to have a change coming up soon in leadership, and Mr. Randall Godwin would love to have your vote. Preparing for change, commitment to community. He has the proven leadership and the local trust to lead the town of Corning, and he would love that opportunity for you guys. Randall Godwin for mayor. This ad is paid for by Randall Godwin for mayor. Now let's give it up for Keith and Rhonda Turner of K-Ron Farms out of Success, Arkansas. They are always on board with us no matter what we do, and we can't say thank you guys enough. Extremely supportive, not just us, but also the city of Corning and, of course, Corning High School. They're wishing these Corning Bobcats the best of luck in this postseason baseball run. Let's give it up for our next sponsor. That's the fine folks at Gigi's Pizza right there in Corning, Arkansas. Wonderful people and wonderful food. You got it. Wonderful food. Obviously, they have the pizza available every day, but
We roll into the bottom of the third inning. Tuckerman leads it 1-0, and it'll be the top of the order. McGuire, Holland, and Worthington for the Bulldogs. Worthington walked and scored the lone run of this game in the first inning. And that pitch is fouled back and out of play. And it's 0-1.
By the way, for the Piggott fans that were watching, I had someone message me. Cedar Ridge did win the softball game over there against Piggott and the regionals. So Piggott's, the Lady Mohawks, their season's over now. But, hey, they made it to regionals. That's a big step for them, I think, in their program.
Breaking pitch. Stayed inside according to the umpire, and Small wanted that strike really bad, and so did Sherd, but they didn't get it. And the count evens 1-1. Foul ball hit hard, but foul down the left field line as he was sitting on that fastball. And he put a good swing on it, but out in front and pulled it foul. No harm.
He put a good swing and a good divot out there in foul territory in left field. You see that ball hit off that grass and kick it up.
That one's going to be just foul, and I mean just
Let's watch that replay.
Foul.
If I caught the camera angle quick enough. Let's watch it here. Ooh, buddy.
And here's the cool thing about that a lot of people don't really know. If that ball hits fair, and goes over the base and hits foul, it's fair ball.
Yes, it is. It's where it goes
Even
over
if
that bag at that point.
It's where it goes over the bag if it's hit the ground first. And Bob say, well, it bounced foul, so it's foul ball. Not if it caught any part of that bag, and that one just missed. And strike 3 called as Sherd strikes out the leadoff hitter. And Andy, he was looking for something off speed and got the express instead.
He certainly did, and I'm telling you, good morning, good evening, good night, says Rex Sherd. A beautiful pitch there for out number 1, and that looked good from Rex. Hey, he's starting to feel it. Go ahead, he's starting to feel it. 46 pitches right now for Rex here in the bottom of the third, but he's really coming along strong. 31, the right-handed hitter up, and it's ball 1 at the first pitch, and we are live here in Lake City, Arkansas, on the campus of Riverside High School as the Riverside Rebels are hosting this softball and baseball regional tournament. That pitch is in there for ball 2, and behind the hitter here is we'll see if 31 gets a red light here at the 2-0 count.
And he takes it low and inside, and the count runs to 3 balls and no strikes. So Sherd going to have to pitch his way around a 3-0 count.
And this is going to be his
number 2.
This is going to be his 50th pitch of the game, by the way. Rex's 50th pitch coming up right here.
Well, both pitchers have thrown several pitches in their 3 innings, and that's a strike right down the middle. And I believe I just come back and challenge him again, don't you think?
Amen. Trust your defense. That was one of our keys to the game. Throw strikes and trust your defense.
And that's a strike, and it's 3-2. And I'm just all about challenging him again. If it gets a hit, he gets a hit. But no free passes. We'll see what they want to do. And it's just a bit outside. And he got back in the count. And he walked him on a full count pitch. And it'll be the number 3 hitter, Dawson Worthington. We'll see if Tuckerman wants to do some running with Holland. They've run a couple times already, been successful, but TJ has a really good arm behind the plate, and I don't think it's a sure thing that you go from first to second here.
No, I don't think so. Now, is this the kid that hit it off the mound earlier?
Yes.
I think so. Hit it right back up the center here. So, obviously, if you're Jagger, if you're Lucas Lane, if you're Rex, you're kind of ready for that. I mean, he was dead center on it.
And he takes a strike, looking for something off speed again, and he got the fastball, and Rex is ahead in the count 0-1.
Watching the runner at first, didn't get much of a lead there, so maybe not even
kind of
looking.
A short lead here. He is not going to run. And it's a breaking pitch for strike 2. Sherd's got him set up, Andy. He can throw anything he wants to here. He just doesn't want to throw anything center.
Yeah, and you trust your catcher, so if you got to bounce one in the dirt and waste one here, you can do that. Man, I tell you what, that was a beautiful backdoor breaking ball.
Fouled out of play, tried to go inside on him, and got it just far enough in that he couldn't get the barrel on it, and he fouled it straight back. It stays at 0-2. Haven't shown that they want to run with Worthington at the plate and Holland at first base.
I think they've seen that arm of that right arm of TJ earlier, and they said, no, I think we'll pass.
Swing and a miss. He got him on a breaking ball, had him way out in front, and a really good pitch by Sherrod. And, boy, I tell you what, it's so important, Andy, to get ahead in the count. You can do lots of things when you're ahead, and those batters are having to guess.
Not only that, but they change their swing up a little bit too. Even if they do make contact, a lot of times it's more of a defensive contact than hard contact when they have 2 strikes.
And Templeton stands in. He takes one inside for a ball. Almost scooted away from TJ.
I said the same thing.
But it didn't.
I think it got in the dirt there a little bit, and he almost lost it because of all that clay back there.
Here's the 1-0 pitch. Runner at first base takes his lead, not going, and that's right down the middle for a strike. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Ralph, I want you to watch TJ Small and his stances. He changes up his stance about every other. He was almost standing up and hunched over that time. Sometimes he'll be on a knee, sometimes he'll be squatted. It's interesting to see the different stances that he goes through. There's another one. He's standing up.
Yeah, that's a called strike on the outside corner. 1 ball and 2 strikes. And Sherrod has Templeton set up. Let's see what he comes with. I'm betting he comes with the heat. And it's strike 3 called. It wasn't the heat. It was a breaking pitch. And Sherrod's pumped up as he comes off the mound. No runs, no hits, no errors, 1 left. We go to the 4th. 1-0, Tuckerman.
Wow, man, that was a heck of a pitch. I just want to reiterate to people, listen, this is win or go home today. This is regionals right now. This is high-pressure stuff here. Obviously, we had a great run last year with an extremely young group. Got an extremely young group again this year. We're hoping to have another run, but you got to get past today to do that. I think that was Rex's 60th pitch, if I'm not mistaken. Right now, McGuire sets at 45. It's either 45 or 46, because I may have missed one during all the stuff, but either way, in a game like this, both teams, they're not even worried about tomorrow. They're pitching whoever they can to get through this game and survive this game, because that ensures you a spot in that state tournament next week, which is going to be in Palestine, Wheatley, Arkansas again. They were a great host last year, and Bull Corning went on a little bit of a run there, made it to the Final 8, and darn near clipped McCrory to make it to the Final 4. And, boy, we would love to get to Palestine Wheatley again, but you got to find a way to get some runs. Now, here's what I like about what we're about to see here. Rex Sherrod's coming up. This is his 2nd time through the lineup. Our Bobcats have seen him once. They've seen that bender. They've seen that the heat, the velocity of the fastball. They've seen the location. They know what the umpire's calling. They're comfortable. Let's ambush right here, and let's have a good inning at the plate.
Well, you got the heart of this lineup coming up. Sherrod, Price, and George. This is the inning that you really want to make something happen. Sherrod had a really rope line drive hit into left center field his first time up.
I'm going to tell you something. He both. I mean, you had him and Jagger both just on the screws, hard hits, and you really thought, man, this may be a good day for us at the bat. But then McGuire, that next inning, comes in and just mows them down. You got to give that freshman credit. He's battling on a big stage. We talked about our freshmen last year and how they played on a big stage. Well, this is a freshman for Tuckerman.
Yeah.
That's coming in here and looking awful good here early on.
Well, Sherrod will dig in for the right side. Boy, right side, and it's so important to get that leadoff man on to have big innings, and he's going to try to get the leadoff man on for Corning for the middle of this lineup. He digs in. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a pitch over the outside corner for a strike called. And he was looking for a curveball there and didn't get it. He got the curveball that time, and it's called strike, and it's 0-2. So Sherrod will go into protect mode now as he tries to put the baseball in play and find a gap out there somewhere. And he swings and misses the curveball as he got him out in front.
I don't know that we have put a bat on his curveball yet that's been in play. I think we fouled one off earlier. I think Bryson's hit to left field was a fastball, too. I don't know that we've actually put his curveball in play yet.
Well, you get geared up for that fastball and you get to off speed, and it makes it really hard. And here's Price. And he takes the pitch just low for a ball.
I talked pregame and I said, Ralph, I think our law of averages, our bats are due. Credit this Tuckerman team for keeping them quiet early on here.
And Price swings just a little behind the fastball. And it's 1 ball and 1 strike.
How big was the play at third, rounding third, and not coming home early on, too?
Looms large right now. And he was on that curveball that time. He wasn't out in front of it, but swung through it, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes to Price.
Ralph, I told you I was superstitious. We've been going to this camera before the pitch. We're going to this camera now before the pitch.
And he takes strike 3 called over the outside corner. And I get the feeling, Andy, just a little bit that our hitters have seen that fastball and that curveball, and I kind of get the feeling that they're guessing just a little bit right now.
I think you're right, and here's what I'm doing if I'm these guys. You got to trust your bat speed, okay? Trust your hands. Listen, sit on that curveball, and then trust your hands can catch up to that fastball. If the curveball's that good, just do that. Sit on that thing and trust your hands that you can get a piece of this thing.
Yeah, I always tell my kids as the first pitch is a ball to George to look for a fastball and adjust to the curve. If you do it vice versa, sometimes it's hard to get caught up. And George holds up on a pitch high, and it's 2 balls and no strike.
He wanted that one, Ralph.
He did.
Those are so hard. It's the hardest pitch to stay off of, too. Your eyes get big. You can see it better.
He's looking for one center cut right here.
Boy, he hit one on the screws last time.
And he rips it down the third base line. That's a base hit. And he'll round first, but he'll have to hold up there as he puts the brakes on, and that's a base hit for George. And George, as so often happens, got ahead in the count and was able to guess and guessed right and hit a bullet over the third baseman's head. Now it's Smalls, and you'd like to see Small hit one in a gap somewhere and get those wheels going.
Amen to that, buddy. Let's get this conveyor belt going here for the Bobcats. Got one on, and they're going to check on him.
Not a very big lead for George, and they still threw over.
You know, sometimes if you're a pitcher and you need a little bit of a break or a reset, that's one way to do it. Just throw over there and give yourself a chance to get off the mound, get off the rubber, take a deep breath, and go from there.
Pitch is high and away. I really don't believe George will be running with 2 outs. I don't think he will. Now, he could, but I would be a little bit surprised to see him take off unless he really gets a good lead and a good jump. I would expect him not to take the bat out of Small's hands.
Exactly, and unless it went to a 3-1 pitch and you thought good contact, good hit and run type, but I'm like you, I just don't know.
And Smalls had a good rip at a fastball and comes up empty. It's 1-1. But he had a good rip at that one.
That's a good, healthy cut for sure. And
another throw to first.
They are checking on George, keeping an eye. Remember, he is the tying run, so I will say that. But again, 2 outs.
Ooh, and he takes a pitch just outside. Swing pitch goes Small's way.
And, Ralph, I want to give some love to Tuckerman's first baseman.
Oh, man, yeah.
Dude, this young man, obviously an amputee at some point in his life. I don't know the story. But, man, to be out there playing, dude, kudos.
And playing.
I know, yeah, he made a He made a heck of a double play earlier.
Swing and a foul ball down the right side is going to get out of play. And it'll be 2-2. Yeah, he's not just out there, he's playing. He played basketball too.
Well, I just watched him and the right fielder. Those guys, they didn't just run. I mean, they sprinted after that foul ball. That is special stuff right there by that young man.
It really is.
It's hard enough playing with two full hands, much less what he's doing. Kudos. What number 22? What's his name? Do you have a name up there?
Strike 3 called. Zeke Church.
Zeke Church. Give Zeke some love there. A big pitch there from McGuire. Man.
We go to the bottom of the 4th. Still 1-0 Tuckerman. I had a cousin, same age as my older brother, JC.
Yeah.
Who was born without a right hand.
Okay.
They lived in St. Louis. He was born without a right hand. And he grew up playing with JC and Jerry and all the kids. And listen, he'd done everything that they done. He played baseball. He played basketball. He played softball when he got older. I went and watched him play softball when I was a kid. Unbelievable. wore glove on his left hand, threw his left hand. He could hit, he could pitch. He and Jerry and JC used to play hot box in the yard.
That's awesome, dude.
And he could do it as fast as they could.
That's awesome.
And the only things that I know of, and he has passed away now, but the only things I know of that he never did learn how to do was swim and tie a shoe.
Yeah.
He couldn't tie a shoe with one hand.
Yeah.
But that's it.
I can barely do it with 2 hands. So but see, he probably don't even want to. He's probably the type that don't even want to use that as an excuse. He's probably But this kid, I'm telling you, that play he made earlier at first.
Yeah.
That was the hardest ball hit today, and he had a lunge and get to it, and then the wherewithal to go to first. And then he's hustling after the ball over here on the – dude, love it. Young man, if you watch this stream or your family
I
does.
would be willing to bet if you ask him if he was handicapped, his answer would be no.
No, sir. No, sir, baby.
No, I'm not.
He is very capable, and we've seen that. I'm so proud of that young man. And obviously we're cheering for Cordy, don't get me wrong, but to see something like that, that's special stuff, man. Seriously. He's an inspiration.
He is.
Seriously. That young man is an inspiration to many others.
He is.
If there's shortcomings in life, and I'm sure probably was out of his control, and unfortunately dealt a tough hand, but he's making the darn best of it. And
well, I have learned in my 64 years that most of the limitations that we have are placed upon ourselves.
That's true. That is very true. And I'm going to tell you something.
There's my girl. There's my girl. Hey, Ashley.
Hey.
How are you?
Good.
Ashley.
How's it going, young lady? It's good to see you.
Good to see you.
Million for those of you at home.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah. She's one of my girls.
All right, let's get you back out here to the action. Rex still on the mound. He's at 60 pitches right now.
Let's see. We've got, I believe this is Bryce Herron. Be Herron, Keaton, and Adams for sure here in the bottom of the fourth. And he starts them off with a strike.
It's a healthy cut there,
Fastball belt high. Herron had a good rip at it. Couldn't make contact, and he's in the hole 0-1. That one's just a little bit low, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Well, that inside, 2 balls and a strike. My telephone is telling me, Andy, that foot-long chili cheese dog and large chili cheese tots is not good for my diabetes.
Oh, man.
I'm at 255. When it gets
what
above,
does it know, though?
When it gets above 250, I get a ding, ding, ding on my phone, and it's ding, ding, dinging.
Hey, I'm going to tell you something else, though. I get a lot of that at home, and I get to hear about it. But you know what? During the time of eating that thing, it is well worth it, my friend.
Oh, my gosh. It was really good. Strike 2, and the count's full. 3 balls and 2 strikes on the leadoff hitter.
Hey, way to battle back there,
Bryce Herring. Really important to keep these leadoff guys off base. They cause a lot of trouble when they get there.
He scored their only run.
And strike 3 called. And the first batter's out on strikes. And it'll bring in Cade Keaton, left-hander if I remember correctly.
Filthy pitch right there. Man.
So Rex bared down, got behind 3-1, but came back and got him on the K-ball. And now it'll be Keaton.
Outfield shifts just a smidgen to the right.
And he swings and skies one on the infield. Who wants it? George is going to make the call and make the catch. Just to the third base side of the pitcher's mound. I lost that, Andy, in the sun. Didn't know where it was.
From where we're at, you can't see anything. Great job by George calling off the pitcher. Don't let the pitcher try to come off that mound awkwardly and try to make that play. Protect him and get there. And I'm going to tell you something. George was the furthest person away from him because he was playing pretty deep and still made that play, especially with the lefty up. He was kind of shifted more to his left. Great job.
Now it'll be the right-handed batter, Ryan Adams. Sure looking for a quick inning as he's got the first 2. One of them on a strikeout and the other on a pop-up.
Now I'm sitting here thinking, Ralph, I think he's only give up 1 base hit so far.
I think that's right. I think that went through Small's glove.
I'm curious if he catches it, if it's called a strike or not. I think he left it as a ball there, but I'm interested if he'd have caught that if it had been a different call. Sometimes it's a visual thing for the umpires,
It
too.
is. It surely is. Shure's next. Swing and a foul ball. Past third base, and the count evens at 1 ball and 1 strike. So you got him out in front a little bit. So what are you thinking here? Off speed?
I'd bury one in the dirt, man, and that's what I would do. Keep it away from him here. Bury one. See if you can get him to nibble and chase on it.
I'm thinking you throw something off speed. And they do, and he's a mile in front of it, and that is, I don't know if Small's calling the pitches or who, but that is a great pitch call. Now you can do anything you want to do because now you got him guessing at 1 and 2.
I think Coach actually walkies in to Small, who calls to Rex, if I'm not mistaken.
Another curveball. He went. Tag him. And he's out. They said he did go. That's a strikeout. And here's the big part of that play. Ball's outside and in the dirt for a strikeout, and Small knocks it down, tags him out.
And I'm telling you, it's an art form. Catchers are a different breed. They're just different guys, man. And there's an art to that. And you think, well, there's not an art to letting a ball hit. No, there is. There really is an art to it.
Yes.
The slouch of your back, how far out you slide, things of that nature. Awesome job by TJ. And he's done that all year. This is nothing new for this young man.
Well,
He's
that
done that all
ball, I mean, that was a great pitch. But that ball could have easily gone to the backstop and bounces around who knows where. And now all of a sudden you got a strikeout and a guy on first base.
And for a pitcher, the mental part
it
is
just
disheartening.
kills you.
Yes.
But TJ said, no, not today, boys.
Not today, boys. I like it. Man, it just feels
Not today,
like we are
boys.
so due at the plate right now. Now, you've got to give this McGuire guy credit. Who do we have coming up, Ralph?
We got the bottom 3. It's going to be Bryson Murray, David Rapert, and Brady Russum.
I'm going to tell you something. Murray had a good hit just in the wrong spot.
He did. Hit it hard.
Rapert fouled off some really good pitches as well. And we know Brady, once he gets going, get those wheels going, I like if we can get this back into the lineup on the second time around to get us to the front here with maybe a couple of guys on. Maybe we can do a little damage right here. By the way, the only senior on this lineup is on deck. I got to give some love to Rapert. You know, it's tough. The last 2 years, think about this. When you have a team that you feel like is going to go far, one of the things that you can't really coach or whatever is leaders.
That's right.
Seniors that are leaders. You only had 2 last year on the team, and this year we only got 1. So that's tough, but these teams are still made it deep last year. We made it to regionals this year. That tells you the quality of those seniors and their leadership and the coaching staff, obviously, as well.
Well, you got Murray coming up. Murray's bats from the left side, and Murray, you know, the games I've watched, is just kind of a contact hitter. He's not going to hit it over your head or smoke one in the gap very often, but he's a contact hitter that puts the ball in play and makes you make a play on him.
Here's what I like about him.
It'll be nice to get the leadoff man on.
Barehanded bomber. I love it. Doesn't have the batting gloves on. There's something about that old school for me. I like that.
He hits it off the end of the bat, foul down the third base line. And he's just trying to get on base in front of Rapert. And he takes the ball high and away to even the count at 1 ball and 1 strike.
I think he's got a bat from the mid-'90s. Looks like one of those head thumpers you keep by the door just to kind of take care of yourself at night if someone breaks in. I love it.
And that's fouled out of play down the left side. And they're going to play him around to the left side, and I don't blame him because he sprays the ball that way quite often. Shortstop's playing in close, as is the third baseman. He's got some hitting room up the middle if he can get it past the pitcher. And he fouls off another pitch. Now these bats nowadays, Andy, I tell you, when I played, first of all, we used wooden bats. We had like 2.
That's all y'all can afford. Don't
so
you
we can
break
afford
that
to
thing.
buy. They cost probably $2 a piece, but in the dirt, should have swung at it and run.
Did it hit him?
I think he hit the catcher.
Oh, okay.
2 balls and 2 strikes. But anyway, I tell people all the time, Tyson's got 2 bats that were $500 a piece. He's got a $500 glove, a $300 glove, $100 batting gloves. He's got more money in his bag, in his bat bag, than my parents spent on me the entire time I played everything I played.
Probably more than they spent on your first car.
That's probably right. Another foul.
This kid.
He's got $2,000 worth of gear. That's just his.
It's just his, yeah.
And I'd be willing to bet my mom and dad didn't spend that much on me the whole time I played baseball and basketball.
I told my son the other day he wanted a new bat, and I said, son, I ain't going to buy you a $500 bat if you got a $50 swing now.
You know, swing and a ground ball back to the pitcher. And he does throw him out. You know, I remember the last pair of tennis shoes my dad bought for me, my dad and mom, when I was a senior. We were playing an NEA tournament. My tennis shoes blew out. Dad took me out to Indian Mall, which I think was the first time I'd ever been there.
Yeah.
And he bought me a pair of Converse Chuck Taylor high tops.
Nice.
$19.
Wow.
$19. Swing and a miss by Raper, and I remember thinking, God, I hope he's got the money to pay for this. That's
Are we putting this thing on layaway? Or
it's almost $20. But that's what the last pair I got cost. So Raper swings and misses again. 0-2.
I got a pair of Chuck Taylors in the closet. I don't wear them very often.
I bet you they didn't give $19
I
for
promise you I didn't. I don't when I got them, but I've had them for a while. But
And Raper strikes out on 3 pitches, and it'll bring in Russell.
Well, like about Raper, he don't go up there playing around. He's going to get his money's worth on all
He
of
got
his
his
cuts.
hacks at it.
He sure did. He's not
Sure
watching
enough
any of
did.
them.
I tell people all the time, you can't hit it if you don't swing at it.
Amen.
And here is the number 9 hole hitter, Brady Russell. See if he can get on base in front of Jet. And he takes a strike.
I got to give credit to McGuire today, man. He has really controlled it.
Well, he's gotten better as the day's gone on.
I was going to say that first inning was a little shaky, but had a good defensive play behind him to get out of it.
But you can say the same thing about Rex. Rex has gotten better as the day's gone on, too. I think they've got the butterflies out, and they're settled in, and now pitching very well, both of them.
When you have a one-run game, boy, it makes every pitch just amplified.
2 balls and 1 strike on Russell, who's trying his best to get on base in front of the leadoff hitter, Jackson Jett.
Hey, don't give up on this team this inning just because of 2 outs. I have seen them rally with 2 outs and make a good inning out of it and put up a crooked number before.
They play Russell around to the right on the infield and the outfield. And he takes a pitch low for a ball, and it's 3-1.
Here we go, Ralphie. I like this. See if he swings out of his shoes here. Kid's got some wheels, I know that.
The second baseman is really playing him to hit to the right side. Big hole up the middle. And it's ball 4 on a borderline pitch, and the catcher turns around and said, where was that? Russell walks with 2 outs, and it'll be Jackson Jett. Jett walked his first plate appearances, got stranded at third, and then struck out looking his last time up there.
You know he's a competitor, and after that last at bat, he's itching to get back up here.
He's itching to do something. He's got hitting room in right center field.
By the way, this will be the 75th pitch for McGuire.
Now they're going to move the right field over toward right center and plant him straight up. And he takes a curveball that gets by the catcher, and down to second base goes Russell. And now we're a hit away from tying this baseball game, Andy.
Especially with Russell's speed at second. And you've got a good contact hitter in Jackson Jett up here. Yeah, just anything in the outfield right now that's a base hit is more than likely, unless you just hit a rocket straight to him on a one hop, it's going to score here and tie this thing up.
Hitting room on the right side. He takes his lead. 2 outs, 1 on. 1 ball to Jett. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They're going to try to score him. No, they're going to hold him up. And here comes the throw. And Jett's going to go to second base on the throw.
Great base running there by Jackson Jett.
And he done just exactly what you said. He hit it hard right at the center fielder. And, you know, you can flip a coin on whether or not Russell would have scored if you sent him. But still and all, boy, that's a tough call. Now you got Eli Wright up there. Eli's a very good hitter. He could give the Bobcats the lead with 1 swing of the bat here.
Very capable. The throw had a lot of ump on it. It was a little offline, so it would have been interesting to see how close that would have been.
Here's the pitch. And he takes a strike. I can't remember what Eli did his first 2 times up there. I didn't write it down. My memory's not that long.
You and I both, my friend.
He's probably going to get something off speed here. And he gets a fastball low and away. What do I know? A lot of things could score a run. You know, base hit, a pass ball, a wild pitch, a balk.
Something we don't talk about is there is a difference in pitching from the windup and pitching from the stretch, too. It's a different feel. Now, that just because same pitcher doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be the same result. And he's out of that stretch now. Let's see how he does.
Here she comes. Swing and a foul ball down the right side, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes on right. He's in the hole, and he'll have to shorten up now and do his very best to put this ball in play. Eli, very good hitter.
You know he's getting off speed here.
So I'd expect him to do something here. Boy, you would think so.
You would think there's a good chance here you're getting a curveball.
He did, and it hangs inside, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Eli Wright up there with a chance to do some damage. Runners at second and third, 2 outs. Just a bloop hit would tickle me to death.
Amen. No style points, just get it done here.
Here comes the 2-2. Swing and a fly ball into center field. The center fielder goes back. Now he has a beat on it and makes the catch for the out. And Corning strands 2. No runs, 1 hit. No errors, and 2 left for the Bobcats. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning.